Hi, buddy. Well, today I'm making I'm actually making chocolate chip face pancakes. It's a treat. The end of the school year is here. I added in 1 cup of flour. I'm now adding in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Delicious, wonderful treat for the last day of school. I used to love the last week of school. All the activities we used to do. Wow. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I want to make sure we have enough baking powder. Okay, I'm now adding in my sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is all natural ingredients, folks. Make sure the heat is not too high because we don't want to have them burn either. There's nothing worse than burnt pancakes. It tastes horrible. Okay, put this over here. Now, I'm going to grab my magical spoon. See? Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Can't do it without pancakes. You gotta mix it dry together, folks. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna add in my milk. A little bit more milk, whole milk. Yeah, nothing more fun than the end of the school year. And the last day of school, the kids all come home on a half a day, and I will treat my kids with chocolate chip face pancakes. 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of butter. I'll wait till you get the treat when I add in the chocolate chip. Three tablespoons of unsalted butter. Now we're going to mix together. A very smooth batter. I'll be right back. Alright, I have a handful of chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips. They're going in here. You kids are going to love this, folks. I'm not done yet. Wait till you see the faces. Now, make sure, folks, you don't want to burn it. So we're going to make sure they bubble up and then we switch it over with a spatula. Here we go. Put on a hot griddle. It's going to cook for a few minutes, but you want to make sure they're not burned. On the other hand, you don't want to make sure they're not undercooked. Alright, let's put this here. We're going to have to wash the pan out in a few minutes, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'm going to show you what a chocolate chip face pancake looks like. Now the fun part begins, folks. A little bit of whipped cream. Be careful, you don't want to spray too much out. And sometimes without realizing, it just slips. Okay. Now the fun part's going to be is the chocolate chips, if you can get them to stay on. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay. Also, I want to get a little bit of powdered sugar. Kids actually have a sweet tooth, folks. I am not kidding you. Here we go. I'm going to make sure the powdered sugar's on because we can be able to see the eyes better. Here we go. Spread it out. Now, the last day of school is so much fun when they get home with their great report cards. Oh, they got promoted. Yes, they got promoted. Now, I'm going to add the eyes on. We want to make sure, folks, you can see the eyes, folks. If we can't see the eyes, I'm telling you, kids are going to love this. It's a treat. That is a treat. Now look how beautiful that is, folks. Let me lift this up. See how beautiful that is? Wow. Now in the middle, it's sweet enough. You don't really need a lot of maple syrup, folks. You really don't. A little bit of maple syrup there. And here we have delicious chocolate chip pancake, face chocolate chip pancakes. The last day of school from Deborah's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day.